Hello, beautiful people. Good afternoon. How are you? This is your girl Kenny. I hope we're doing well. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome again. So today I want to speak on two things. Two things. I remember when I started my YouTube channel then, and I was talking about United States, why I want to relocate and stuff like that. Some people started saying because of YouTube monetization. And I countered it quickly that anybody that is living their life on social media monetization, there is just a time bomb. A time will come whereby it will become less paying, and when that time comes, what do you do? So nobody should ever base their life or income on social media. Even if that is your major source of income, you need to diversify, look into other things you can do. I'm grateful to God. YouTube has been a big blessing, a big blessing. Out of let me say, let's assume that I have 50 subscribers, assumption. Out of the 50 subscribers, I would say 45 came from YouTube. And I'm so grateful to all of you that trusted me, even though you've not seen me. I'm grateful to you. And I have a very big investor that also came from YouTube, who I'm forever grateful to. God sent her to me for real. So I'm saying this because of people that might want to start content creation, or people that believe that everybody that comes and start doing social media, they are looking for the money from social media. There are a lot of things you can gain from social media apart from the money the media is going to pay you directly. This is an era where you don't have to go to any radio station, where you don't need any influencer to market your product for you. Market it yourself. Once you are real, people can verify you, people see that you're genuine, they will patronize you. So this is not the era where you spend millions to market your product. So I think that is why most people come on social media now. It's not just the monetization. So if you're a business owner, you're struggling, I would say try social media. That is your best bet. Even if you're not making money yet, even if you're not monetized, at least you will sell your product on social media. So I want to go into today's video fully. Sometime, I think last week, it just crossed my mind that a lot of times we like to blame Nigerian government for everything. I hear a lot of people that say small businesses don't survive in Nigeria. But I think you guys always miss the reason small businesses don't survive. Although some people say because of electricity, some people say because of expansion capital, different reasons why people say their small business died. But there are a lot of reasons a small business can die. And one of them is not doing your research enough before you dabble into it. You need to research very well about what you want to do. And I've been telling people, and I'm not going to stop saying it, any business that you cannot afford to eat what you like from it, that one is not business. It's just exercise. One of my friends once said that, and I've said this thing before too, that the end goal of a business at the end is to make profit. Once you're doing business and you can't make profit from it, you are just doing an exercise. So you don't want a situation whereby you run helter skelter, people see you full of activities, and at the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it. So run your numbers before you do any business. I notice Nigerians are so fond of, because this thing is trending, I also want to do it. Take for instance, everybody wants to sell cement. The middlemen make the money. Retailers don't. People who open cement shop, they now start trusting God for when somebody will come and buy bulk. What if you don't have a bulk buyer in a whole month? What if you only have one bulk buyer in a whole month? and you make 200 to 300 naira per bag, and the bulk buyer buys a trailer, maybe 600 bags, how much is that? About 12,000 or 120,000, whatever. 120,000. What would that do for you? It's better you just go and be doing cleaning business instead of people saying you have that kind of big shop, and it makes no sense. Another business is you're selling Coca-Cola. As a retailer, you buy a whole crate and your profit on it is one bottle. So you need to think about the kind of business you want to do. That is one reason. Number two reason is when you put too much in a business you're not yet sure of. You should believe in gradual growth. If you want to do any business in Nigeria or anywhere else, you should build first and then expand. But most people, you see them, they want to make their shop very beautiful. They spend all the millions. You think you're going to make that millions back in 6 months or 1 year? No, it takes time for business to stabilize and then start paying itself before it now pays you as the owner. So you need to have that at the back of your mind. I'm not saying don't do quality. I'm not saying don't do it to standard. I'm saying start small. I'm going to give you an example. We started our real estate with 10 acres. We started our estate with 10 acres. And it was almost sold out. And then we realized, okay, it's now time to grow. Trust me, there were lessons I learned from that 10 acres. Now we have 100 acres. And the lesson I learned from the 10 acres, I brought it to the 100 acres that, okay, we are not going to be doing this. We are not going to be doing that. This is how we're going to start this time, so that it will be easier, because it was a lot. 10 acres was big for people to walk and move materials from one place to another. So for the 100 acres, I already know that we are not doing everything all at once. We have to section them. If we did not have the experience from 10 acres, trust me, we'll be frustrated if we had dabbled into 100 acres at once. So that is what I'm saying. At the 10 acres, we did quality, we did standard. So I hope you can draw your understanding from what I'm saying, that I'm not saying compromise on quality. I'm not saying compromise on your standards. All I'm saying is start small, even though you have the vision to grow big. So the main reason I'm doing this video is what I'm going to mention next. We know that I don't even want to mention government policy, because I don't think there's any bad policy that really affects businesses in Nigeria like that. What people usually talk about is there's no business loan, there is no electricity. There's no electricity, generator takes your money. Now there is solar. And there are ways you can be strategic about that. It's a system you already understand how it works. So I believe you should be able to navigate that system. It's not like you're new in it. So, but the ones that are there that is beyond your control is the human factor. See, when business owners or employers, maybe you own a company, not just a business, a real company. When we come out to say a lot of the youths today are not employable, people think we're just saying rubbish. But I've been there, I understand. I know what it means to keep an employee in the Nigeria of today. A lot of them already have their own do's and don'ts. And no matter the instruction you give them as an employer, they want to do what they want to do. If you like, hammer your instructions in their ears. They want to do what they want to do. So, human is the biggest problem. And that is one thing business owners are not paying attention to. The main reason people close their businesses today in Nigeria, or I don't know any other place in Nigeria, if you remove the things I've said earlier, start not rushing yourself into growth, running your numbers and stuff. If you remove all those things, if you have done all those things correctly, the one thing you have to deal with is human beings. A lot of them don't even have any value to offer. A lot of them are out to make quick money, and they don't care what gets destroyed along the way. A lot of them do not have good mindset for your business. They don't care about your business. They just want to take as much as they can and move on to the next victim. I'm going to put it that way. Move on to the next victim. So if you are not there as the owner, you're going to pay for it. You are going to pay dearly for not being there. So I'm going to give you a lot of examples. I'm grateful to God that the business I dabbled into is something I know so much about. So it is very difficult for people to like scam me, and I know what to expect. I know what the outcome should be. But there are a lot of things that, okay, for those of you that are doing construction, you must have known this. If they've done something wrong, in fact, this one that I've been here for 4 months plus, my husband is even angry. He was like, "This, you need to go. This is affecting your business and stuff like that." But what would I do? Finally, my daughter saw a cardiologist last week and she's now cleared. So, of course, I'm already packing my bag. We're getting ready to go. So, hallelujah to that one. Happy for that one. So, what am I saying? For those people that are familiar with construction, you already know these people. Once they do something bad, they won't send you a video that captures that bad place. They will send you videos that cover the good place. So I have a new hire. The new hire just resumed this month, and I've been sending out to all the sites one by one things that they've been hiding since I've been here. This lady has been exposing everybody one by one. I now have to start calling them one by one and telling everybody, go and complete your job, go and complete your job. They won't show you in the video when they want to collect their money. So that is that. That is because I have someone that is faithful. 1 out of 1 million. 1 out of 1 million. I have someone. He's not somebody I know personally, but yeah, this person is always bragging about, oh, I've never been to my business, and it's doing very, very well, very successful. For some of you, you might think your business is doing well because you're making profit. But guess what? You're not making the profit you should make because you're not there. When the person eventually posted their numbers, because this is a business I know about, when the person eventually posted their numbers, we realized that their output is 20% short than what they should get. So that means their manager has been reporting 20% less than what they should report. Well, I won't say 20%. I will say a range. Maximum of 20% less and minimum of 5% less. But they are not reporting the accurate thing they should report. But because the person is saying money, they think that is the peak of it. They think that is the best thing that can happen to them. One thing I can assure you of is, out of 100 youths of today in Nigeria, only one can handle your business the way you will handle it. Only one. And that one, maybe that one is not yet in high demand. Once people notice that value in that one person, they are ready to hijack them from you. So the whole essence of this video, and I don't want to make it too long, is if you know you are not going to be there, you will pay the price of not being there. If you know that your business is the type that cannot accommodate a little bit of being stolen from, don't bother opening it. If you know that your business is the type that can accommodate a little bit of stealing, please still put your eyes on it and make sure that they are not stealing from you and eating you to the bone, where you are forced to close it despite the fact that the margin was supposed to be much. And I will go back to where I started from, running your numbers. If you know that your business is the type that depends on volume to make its profit, you cannot afford to not be there. you will just be blaming Tinubu for nothing. They will steal from you. I hope you know now that employees now have their own POS. If you tell your customers no cash because you don't want them to steal cash, they will devise a way of making their own POS. If you always follow this guy, KG Giwa, he said they stole almost 400 million from him in 1 year because they brought their own POS. There was this man that owns a hotel. They built their own hotel. The manager built his own hotel from this man's hotel. There's another person that owns a hotel. The storekeeper and the hotel manager, they are dating. They have their own wine store. They always bring their own wine to the hotel, to the club. Sorry, it's a club. To the club to sell. And they will be lying to their boss that people did not buy, there's no market, and they are cashing out from someone else's business. So please, if you know that you will not be there, don't waste your time, don't waste your resources, don't waste your money, don't waste your sleepless nights, because time difference is not a joke. I don't sleep today. I only slept for 3 hours today because of the time difference. They wake me up as early as possible. Everybody calling me from different sites. You want to understand what to do. Oh, well, the way you told us, the reality on site is not allowing that. So what should we do? You know, all those things. So, I mean, you need to think about it. It's not easy to come by that dollars or pounds or Canadian dollar, wherever you are. It's not easy to come by it, and you don't want to just carry it and throw inside the ocean. So beware. It is not government policies that close down businesses in Nigeria. It is the mistakes that were made from bad decisions. So I'll drop it here. Please reach out to me. I'm still selling. I need money. Please, I beg you, buy from me. Don't let me reject my. I don't want to reject my. So please help my ministry. If you need properties in Ibadan, genuine properties, we don't sell fake. Even if you don't want to live there, you can invest. Our properties promise a great return because we develop them. We add values to our properties. I'll see you on my next one. Thank you so much. Bye.